In the heart of the city, there's a lady so divine, with a gift so rare she can read between the lines, unlocking mysteries. She's the one we all admire. With a touch of magic, she sets our souls on fire. From psychic readings to rosemary oil so pure, her spirit shines bright. Of that I am sure. On TV she graces the screen with grace. Her presence is a blessing in every time and place. Pop culture psychic, in tune with the stars. She sees beyond the veil, even beyond Mars. And when the night falls, Tracy after dark, her wisdom illuminates like a powerful spark. So if you seek guidance, look no further than her door. Tracy Brown live where wisdom does soar. Through the realms of the unseen, she'll light your way. With every word she speaks, darkness turns to day. Tracy Brown live, the beacon of light, guiding us through the shadows of night. Her voice like a melody, so pure and strong. In her presence, we know we belong. From psychic readings to rosemary oil so pure, her spirit shines bright. Of that I am sure. On TV, she graces the screen with grace. Her presence is a blessing in every time and place. Pop culture psychic, in tune with the stars. She sees beyond the veil, even beyond Mars. And when the night falls, Tracy after dark, her wisdom illuminates like a powerful spark. So if you seek guidance, look no further than her door. Tracy Brown live where wisdom does soar. Through the realms of the unseen, she'll light your way. With every word she speaks, darkness turns to day. Tracy Brown live, the beacon of light, guiding us through the shadows of night. Her voice like a melody, so pure and strong. In her presence, we know we belong. Tracy Brown live, the beacon of light, guiding us through the shadows of night. Her voice like a melody, so pure and strong. In her presence, we know we belong.
Hi, everyone. How are you? And good morning, good morning, good morning, everyone. And how are you doing? Let me say, hopefully I saved her. Let me, I only have a couple of videos on Toni today. Hey, Kat, how you doing? Good morning, good morning. How are you? You know I'm late if you up, Kat, with me. Ciao. I'm so late. Hi, Mika. Hi, Marcella. Hi, Steven. Hi, Stephen. Hi, Magic Mermaid. Hi, Dee Dee Scott. Hi, everyone. Hi, Brooklyn. Hi, Jenny G. And all, how is everyone doing? I kind of went to bed last night not feeling in my best, right? Not in my best because I don't know. I'm not happy with the Braxtons, right? At all. I'm not happy with any of them people. Oh, child. In any case, Toni is up. Toni is the one that is, I don't know if she's out in the open. She's the entertainer, but somehow she hides. She hides. I think she hides her magic. So I'm kind of wondering, I get a couple of videos as to why she made it and then fell off. And I think if it wasn't for Braxton family values, we would not be talking her name at all. That's what I think. Let me know what you think, but I don't feel like I'm too wrong. I do feel like she's money hungry, showboaty money hungry. It's not like, oh, I got money and I want to put it in the bank. It's like I want to show my money. Um, so I feel like, and I could be wrong, but I feel like Braxton Family Hidden Values show was good for Toni because once again, she could just hide behind her crazy sisters, if that makes any sense. Makes sense to me, child. How many did I put over? 4. By the way, I was watching somebody else last night on Tracy Braxton, and she channeled Tracy Braxton. And then I looked at a video I did 2 years ago when Tracy passed. I'm telling you, in that video that I did 2 years ago, Tracy said she holds daddy's secret. That's what she said. She holds daddy's secrets. That bothers me. I'll post that video for y'all. Let me see if I can find it again. I'm going to post that video this was 2 years ago. So I'm validating some of the things that I'm saying right now. Let me see. Count. View channel. Oh, no, I don't want to view channel. I want to get the history. History. I mean, if you just wait on some of these videos, you're going to get some answers. Share. Copy link. Now I go to channel. Post. Copy link. Now I go to channel. Post. Copy link. Now I go to channel. Okay, take a look at this video. Go ahead and click on the link, and then you will look at it later. Take a look at this video. Go ahead and click on the link. Hi, Sissy. I feel all the family drama held her back. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Magic Mermaid, I think she was calculating and letting the drama go through so that she could sit back. Because remember, she had lupus, so she really couldn't do a lot. Hi, Jalal. Banner, banner, banner. Why do I keep forgetting that? I just want to get into trouble. You know, YouTube cut my feed yesterday because of some copyright issue. What are you doing, YouTube? They cut my feed because of some copyright issue. All right, that's not the right banner. I just want that to show for a minute. Let me get some videos up here. 1, 2. I really like having my computer. I'm so grateful for my computer. 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let me just make sure there's no others. Good. Okay. I gotta track down my boss. I have not heard from him. I have to track him down. I've been texting him, but nothing back. I mean, he's a busy man, but still, like answer me. I can't have a vacation until I know he's okay. So now I'm going to be forced to call him. All right. Let's see what everybody's saying. Oh, is this Happy New Year's Eve? Oh, hope he's not got the flu. Who has the flu? Ezra's other grandmommy goes back today. I really enjoyed her company, but she's going, so that will leave me and Ezra. We will have a good time. I hope not. Let me try and call him. Don't say that. Now I'm scared. Everybody's been getting sick, though. I'm going to mute you. No phone call. I'll just text his wife, find out where he's at. That's what I have to do now. Now I got to go to the big guns. So, all right, I got some videos for you guys. Let's just take a look at it. Be patient with me because I'm not sure what it is I'm reading on Toni. So let's see. Can I tell you something though? I was thinking about this last night. I keep thinking about how Tracy died. And I keep thinking there was a hit put out on her. I also believe that the hitman was P. Diddy. I do believe that. I also believe that he is the hitman for the industry. So I think if there's somebody to call, you call P. Diddy. I'm not saying P. Diddy did it. I'm saying he takes good money to take people out, period. I already did a video about that. Is he the industry hitman? The answer is yes. He's the go-to person. Remember, Tony's in the music industry, so he's not too far from making a phone call to. I'm looking at some people lately, and a lot of people have caught cancer. And then I looked at Birdman coming in. And I'm not accusing Birdman. I just think that there might be a P. Diddy, Tracy Braxton connection. Hi, Tay-Bucks. Hi, Purple Passion. And you're welcome. All right, let's look at some videos. I'm trying to find some people that have my point of view. So let's see what I found here. And, you know, Toni, I'm not trying to accuse you of anything. I just kind of don't trust you. Let's look at this one right now.
I couldn't be Toni Braxton. Besides the fact that her scene is immaculate, I was, doing a quick little search on her life, and I'm realizing as soon as she got big, her mom's like, yeah, take your sisters with you. My fame? That I worked for? I can throw them some opportunities, but they're not going to be right beside me. Get it? Like, even with, like, the groups and stuff. Girl, we might have a couple features, but I'm still Michael Jackson, and they're still the Jackson 5. The only one that I can say successfully made her own was Tamar. Say what you want, but Tamar got it. The voice, the attitude, the body. Please, I can't see them other sisters doing the same. And if you older than me and want to have like a whole little competition about it, girl, I don't care. I'm just saying, she's better than me.
That's a very good point. Tracy, I thought the same with the bird and the kind of cancer in the throat, right? Tracy didn't hold back. right? I hope Evelyn doesn't think it works like that. Here's what I think that people don't recognize, Magic Mermaid. Magic is energy. And the influence of herbs and all that good stuff, that works from a excellent standpoint, from a spiritual, highest spiritual standpoint. Anything else that you have to add to it, like poison, that's murder. So, no, black magic doesn't work. It doesn't if you have to add shit to it. You're not powerful. You're just disgusting. Hi, relax with Mia. Hey, hi. All right, I'm gonna look at another video. I really didn't know what to, I couldn't find anything that gave me what I needed. Let's look at this one.
Hey y'all, welcome to Rooted Part 25 featuring the Braxtons. Alright, so, yes, the Braxtons are under a root. Who threw the root? Toni. Why do you think she's with a man now who's from New Orleans? Now, this is an example of spell work that backfired. Alright, now all of these sisters, you may look at them and go, well, what has happened in their lives are what happens normally in other people's lives. No. It's been nothing but destruction and tragedy. Tamar married to somebody who we know she didn't want to be married to. Abusive marriage, okay? Toni threw the root, but it ended up giving her heart disease and lupus. Alright. Mother publicly embarrassed, failed marriage. I mean, one of her sisters perished. Another sister, basically embarrassed her husband, failed marriage. It's just been a bunch of destruction and tragedy. And the reason why Toni threw the root is to keep all of her other sisters behind her. That's why you see Tamar constantly making these drastic changes, cutting her hair, screaming, yelling to be heard, because that's where the spell placed her, underwater, to where she cannot be to where she is meant to be. Yes, Toni can sing. She can sing. But we also know Tamar can sing. You hear me? Why wasn't she more successful? Not her attitude, a root. Rooted, part 20.
That's a good point. That's a good point, guys. I question why Birdman got brought in. What does Destiny Swap mean? Yeah, I think Louisiana magic is very potent. I think it's very potent, much like Haitian magic. And remember, guys, the Louisiana Purchase belonged to the French. So, and remember, Haitians got rid of the French by using magic. But again, what is magic? Because it was a bloodbath in Haiti. It was a bloodbath. So I think the problem is that Louisianans believe in the magic so much. But to be honest with you, a lot of Louisianans are throwing shit at each other to this day. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. That's a good question. I'm going to have to screenshot that. And that's a question I'm going to do. I'm going to take a look at and figure out why she was not more successful, because she busted her ass to break free from Toni, not the sisters, from Toni. Remember at some point she was like, no, I'm not going to be your backup singer anymore. I was like, wow. I'm going to use the Witch's Tarot this time. Oh, thank you, Brooklyn. See, Brooklyn, no, I'm not lying. Brooklyn's like, I'm from Louisiana, and you're correct. Thank you, sweetie. You know I never lie, child. I never lie. And a lot of times I have to convince people. They're like, it's magic put on me. So let me tell you something about magic being put on you. Magic has been put on me, right? But here's what I've decided with magic. Nothing happens without God. No one can just be like, oh, I don't like Tracy and I'm going to put magic on her. Nothing happens without God's authorization. So if magic is put on me to stop me from being a great psychic or stop me from not getting enough readers, it's possible. And it's possible that it could work. But here's what I say to that. I stay prayerful. If it's authorized by God, I let it be. I do my own magic of protection. I do my own money spells. And it doesn't mean that I don't suffer. It just means if God wants to slow me down, and that's the only way it can be done, God is going to slow me down. But God never makes me suffer, if that makes any sense. Magic can be put on you, and every once in a while, the right strike at a match, the right moon, the right zodiac sign, it could work against me. So imagine if you believe so much that black magic works. Imagine what good magic can do on yourself. If you believe the negativity, then believe the positivity. Because what I say is the negativity can't work unless it's authorized by God. So I do the positive and it balances out the energy. And no matter how you slice it, negative magic cannot stay. Good magic always precedes negative magic. So I do my floor wash. I do my baths. I take care of myself. I make sure I'm not out there being a bitch. I know some of y'all think I'm a bitch, but I'm not. I promise. Okay, too much drama. The point I'm trying to make is don't believe that anything bad can infiltrate you without God allowing it. And if God allows it, then you have to look at it and say, I'm going to sit back and watch what you're doing, God. And it will make sense later. God slowed down all my readings, but it helped me to meet Mr. My boss. God even said to me, I said, why are you slowing down my readings? And he goes, rest. And I was like, that's silly, God. I'm not resting. More slow down. God said, rest. I was like, God, that is dumb. I'm not resting. You know me. I'm your soldier. I work. I do things. I heal people. God said, rest. So finally, I got the memo and I said, wait, you want me to rest? He was trying to give me a break. I didn't know it. So I started taking naps every day at 1 o'clock to 3, 1 o'clock to 2, 1 o'clock to 1:30. I just put my head down at 1 o'clock every day. And then I said, I hear that you want to rest, but I don't get it. And God said, you're going to get busy soon. And I thought he meant I was going to get busy with readings. No, I had to meet up with the herbalist and the farmer and his wife. And I'm so busy. I'm so busy and so honored and so grateful that I listened to God, even though it looked like black magic was being thrown at me. It was authorized by God. If I just didn't take it the wrong way and panic and really try to go against the grain of what God was trying to show me, girls, guys, you got to trust the process, even if it doesn't make sense. You got to trust the process. I'm a walking, breathing, trusting process type of person. So, what I can tell you, and I want all of y'all to listen to me very, very carefully, there's not a black magic that will work in 2025. Black magic will not work in 2025. So what you going to have to do? Feed somebody a plate of poison? Is that what you're going to do? Because that's not magic. That's murder. And Tracy was unalived. Boom. Good knowledge, Tracy. Thank you. Oh, story time. Story time. Damn it. Oh my God. That is too funny. Minimum damage. Maybe she didn't want that level of fame, witnessing the toll it took. There still should be no weapons. Everyone should write this down. You know where you should write it? Get an invisible pen, right? And you could put it on your front door, but make sure it's invisible. No weapons formed against me shall prosper. Thank you, Magic Mermaid. You know, July, I'm kind of thinking she wants the fame, she wants the money. I think the lupus makes her seem as if it's just hard for her to continue on. Because I'm also wondering, with her lupus, did something backfire, right? Because when a lot of people do magic, bad magic, they will ingest things that is not healthy for them. I know these things. They will ingest things. So I'm wondering if she gave herself lupus or gave herself an autoimmune disease because of something she did in a ritual ceremony. Yeah, I know she has heart issues. Is that lupus related? Did Toni help Tracy not stay on this earth? Did Toni help in Tracy not being here? Last night, Toni was the last person I wanted to look at, and I wasn't even thinking about looking at her. But then I pulled her, and then the tower came up with her, and I looked at the cards and I said, oh my God, what if I didn't call Toni's name out? What if I would have put the cards on somebody else? Spirit had me call Toni out, so that has to be significant. Let me just make sure we get all the videos out. I'm disappointed in these women. They are just wicked as fuck.
Okay, I'm gonna put my Cartier necklace on the tree. I think that would be perfect. I'll put it on there. Mom, I want to see mine. Okay. You put the necklace on. What do you think, son?
It looks really good.
Okay.
What's the tree's name?
Vivian.
Vivian? What's up, Vivian?
Hey, Vivi. Okay, I think that's perfect. There you go. I'm not finished. I need one more decoration thing to put on. I got the Tiffany. This is my one tree that I'm doing, my little Charlie Brown tree. And this is my Charlie Brown tee. See my gifts underneath? See
Mm-hmm.
how it's coordinated with my gifts underneath. But this is my card. This is my Charlie Brown tree. Christmas time is here. Lots of joy and cheer. La da 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 da. There we go. Yeah.
That is a beautiful tree, but the reason why I showed it is because of the Cartier necklace. So Toni likes money. That looks like a voodoo tree. Hey, Brandy, how are you? Brandy says I'm disappointed too. How you doing, Brandy? That looks like a voodoo tree. Oh, that is too funny. Just too funny. All right, guys, let's see what the cards have to say. Was Toni somehow responsible for Tracy? Please, God, talk to me. Talk to me about Toni. Please allow me to see anything and everything that you would like for me to see. Toni's your child. She's your love. She's your beloved. Please, Father God, authorize me to see and say what you would like for me to say and see. I love you, God. I love you, Jesus. In your name I pray. Amen, amen, amen. Guys, I am going to meet you all at Cafe Intermezzo in Midtown Atlanta at 1 p.m. Come one, come all. And let me know if you want rosemary oil. It'll be $20. $20. Okay. Oh, wait. Atlanta on Friday at 1 p.m. Okay, guys? I'm so excited. Guys, let me tell you something. I've got rules. If nobody shows up, I'm going to have a great meal. I'll just videotape nobody showing up. If one person shows up, we're going to have a great conversation. If 20 people show up, it's going to be a party. So, come one, come all. All right? I'm going to leave that up there. Okay, so was Toni responsible for Tracy? The first thing I'm getting is love, outpouring of love. And I don't know who loved who. I don't know if Tracy loved Toni or if Toni loved Tracy, but there's an outpouring of love here. I'm getting the Six of Swords. I don't think these two ever really argued. I can't see where these two ever really argued, but I do feel like they were on edge a lot, to or for one another. The Ten of Wands. You know, there's something here, actually, where Tracy was supposed to supersede Toni and Tamar. I really feel like Tracy was more of a competitor, but she didn't have the same feminine beauty as Toni. But I do believe that she was a stronger singer. Am I wrong, guys? Can you tell me? Does she have a great voice? She very much wanted to, this is Toni now. She very much wanted to walk away from the family. She didn't want to be responsible for these people. And she thought she could sneak away, but that's how they became her backup dancers. backup singers. But to be honest with you, Toni was very selfish. And I'm not being mean. This is in her career. She was very selfish. And to be honest with you, she didn't want her sisters around, but she used the fact that they were forced to look at her, forced to take direction from her. Because there was something there where she was always telling them, "You're here because of me." As a backup singer, "You're here because of me." There were many fights. I'm getting charged. There were many fights over dumb things. It wasn't about the music industry. It was always over dumb things. But Toni kept looking at the money. And it's the only reason why she ever kept the sisters around, because she could trust their voices. They had been singing since babies, so she could trust their voices. Toni also didn't want an outsider taking her spot, because Toni knew that backup dancers can move to the front. She didn't want that competition. She thought she could control the sister's career, and basically she did up until family hidden values came through. There's a money man standing next to her, and this might be her first husband, maybe the children's father. They all have the same father. He was very, very greedy, but he was a match in terms of the greed, because she was very, very greedy. She didn't show it. Can somebody tell me a Toni sign? Ultimately, her own greed is what shut her down. What she was striving for was the very thing that brought her down: money, fame, fortune. Now, in my hopes and fears, I get yes, yes, she was responsible for Tracy not being here. I'm getting a resounding yes. More because Tracy was combative. Tracy was becoming mean. Tracy was threatening everybody. Tracy was pulling out swords, daggers, history. Tracy didn't get on with anybody. No one. Prior to getting sick, I don't know how she was when she was sick, but she wasn't getting along with anyone. I feel like Tracy either she wanted to confess, or she was giving them an opportunity to confess. And I feel like she wanted them confessing publicly. But they stood her ground. They stood their ground against her. No one would give Tracy what she wanted, and she wanted them to tell the truth. She charged after them over and over, whether they were in the camera or off the camera. At some point, the producers used it to their advantage. But the girls, unfortunately, Tracy, the girls were always one step ahead of you. They were always having private talks without you. They were always going to take you down. As far as they could see, you were going to ruin their career. You were going to ruin the show. Wow. So the sisters were always in cahoots. always. And to be honest with you, I'm not sure if it's Toni alone. I am getting a resounding yes, but I'm warning you, all the sisters had made an agreement that they can't do this with Tracy anymore. All the sisters. I don't know who this man is. Normally, this is a father figure. Normally. Does anybody know if they got closer to the father toward the end of Tracy's passing? A decision was made. I have to tell you, sneaky ass motherfuckers. I have to tell you, not only was a decision made, it was done in public. If y'all look back on one of those episodes, it was done on public. Um, they kept looking at different things that they could do to her. Like they were like, well, we'll expose what she did. And they were like, no, because she's not going to care. If we expose something, then she's going to expose everything about us. They plotted, guys, for a long time. I feel like they plotted there was a year we didn't see them. They went on a really long hiatus. The show almost wasn't coming back. And I feel like that's when they plotted the best. Toni is the one that executes, but then plays innocent. Guys, they wanted Tracy to be taken down and die in public. They wanted that. They look forward to that. Because it looks like it releases them. And it looks like oh well, Tracy was so problematic that she died because she was so problematic. So they were trying to make her look so bad that karma came to her. This is not karma. Tracy did not die because of karma. Tracy died at the hands of somebody, and I think it's this person. Oh, by the way, the man shows up again. So there's a father figure, and the man is here. Public. All right. Guys, I wouldn't even be surprised that when Tracy died, they renegotiated their income to split Tracy's money. I bet you they did. And then I get Victory. This is Victory. Victory. It had gotten to the point where Tracy was out of control. Tracy was out of control. And somehow money became the biggest factor. So I'm sorry to say this. I think in the end, they wanted an extra $20,000 in their pockets. In the end, it's like, well, not only is she problematic, but then if she's not here, then we could just split her money. Okay, fine. Like, I don't think these people sat and plotted. I think they were so innocent. Like, I don't think they believed that they did anything wrong. Tracy, let me tell you something. Tracy was becoming the star of the show. And Nobody was having that. Toni was not having that. All right. And she was becoming a star when Toni's lupus would flare up. And she was getting money. And they were not happy about this at all. Yeah, they wanted to bind her. Now, how they did it? They talked for about a year and a half. To be honest with you, I feel like it was a hit. And then I feel like they said, don't tell me. I feel like it was a hit. I feel like it was a hit ordered by Toni. And then she played innocent. Just don't tell me. What do you guys think? This is terrible. Sad. Really? Magic Mermaid says, I wouldn't listen to Toni's music for 2 years after Tracy's passing. So sad. So sad. Tracy was always closer to the dad. She was. See, everybody says it's so sad. Just wanted to be loved. Hi, Incognito. Tracy didn't take no shot. No, she did not. Has anyone heard Tamar's daddy song? No. Toni is a Libra. Oh, why did I ask that question? Who came up here? Wasn't a Libra woman. What's that question?
That would be
I don't even know why I asked that question now. All right. Let's go back up. October 7, Toni's a Libra. Toni said if they weren't her family, they wouldn't be her friends. There you go.
reflection question.
Yes, I do believe Tamar can out-sing them all. I do believe that. But I do believe that Tracy, I'm talking about in the beginning, because Tamar was just a baby. So in the beginning, there might have been some competition between Toni and Tracy. Toni won out because she had that feminine look about her. Got it. Thank you, guys. Okay. All right. Let's see the rest of the comments. Oh, Magic Mermaid says air signs will get you. And they always get you subtly. Like they're not in your face, people, right? They're not in your face. They always gonna backhand you. And even when they backhand you, they back out of it and act like they've done nothing wrong. Hi, Millicent. House of Horrors. Me too. That Birdman was not a dating. Birdman was brought in, child. Birdman, she was not dating Birdman. Was she dating Birdman? Was she actually dating Birdman? Look, the death card. Nope. Nope. She was never dating him. It was smoke and mirrors. She needed to negotiate with him. She needed to bring somebody in that looked like they're an outsider and that could get to Tracy. Damn. 30, 12, 31, 32, 38. Okay. Okay, I still got some time. I got some readings to do. Back-to-back readings, child. To be honest with you, to be honest with you, this is the mom here. This is the mom. This is a conversation they had. with the mom, not exactly being straightforward, and the mom helped cover up what they tried to tell her. It was a family affair, guys. But everything they've done to Tracy is going to come back to haunt them. Everything. It's weird that Evelyn approved the relationship with Birdman. It was definitely an odd couple. They were engaged, but I don't believe it, guys. I don't believe it. It was smoke and mirrors. She lost an expensive ring? Noah says Libras can be the worst covert narcissists. She lost the ring for the insurance money? Oh my God. Please stop. That's some Jareed Kemsley shit. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. All right. The mother loved Birdman? Oh my God. This is so crazy. Of course she did, because she was in on it. The objective, here's what I think. Here's what I think. I'm going to be fair to everyone. The objective was to make her sick, right? To pull her out the show, right? But two people did this. I don't believe that they intended for her to get cancer. The objective was to bring her down. Like, Toni has lupus. Take her out the game. Take her out the show. The show just needed a break from Tracy, to be honest with you. So I think their intention was to just make her sick enough that she couldn't participate in the next season. But this was a hired hit, whether it was to make her a little sick or kill her. So it is what it is, child. A lot of deception. Every time I pull cards, I don't have y'all here. It will get unraveled. All the lies will get unraveled. And family Braxton values will be no more. It will be no more. The powerhouse that they always wanted to be, pretty much like the Kardashians, they never got there. I keep getting a couple did this. A couple. So I'm getting a woman and a man. Doesn't have to be family members. And I think their intention was to just make her sick, or make them believe that she too had a form of lupus. I don't think they meant to kill her. I'm sorry. I don't believe that now. But she ingested something, though. Sad. Not only did she was given something, I feel like whatever she was given was undetectable, because I think it was supposed to turn into like some lupus thing. And with lupus, it takes forever before you get diagnosed, and the symptoms don't match, and this, that, and the third, and the doctors don't test for it right away. But I'm getting 3 people got what they wanted. They got what they wanted. But look at that black moon, that eclipse. it's going to turn right around on them. And then to top it off, to make the husband look bad, to make the son look bad, to make the husband look bad, so they could all have a storyline. You saw what they did with that husband? Tracy's husband? Wow. Whatever happened with that storyline with the husband, the house? It was a nightmare there, and they were all trying to get involved with it. I think at some point they convinced Tracy, because when you begin to die, you don't have all your faculties. It's almost like elder abuse. It's like sickness abuse. I think they convinced her to leave everything to the son because they knew they could control the son. And I hope everything backfired because I didn't watch that season. God don't like ugly. Birdman didn't like Tracy? What? I'm gonna have to go back and watch these shows. Tracy told him, meaning Birdman, it was okay to be soft, and the way he looked and talked to her. I sent the video. Who's he? $1 million ring? She lost $1 million ring. Scam. Insurance company, scam. You were scammed. Where did you send it? IG? Did you send it IG, child?
The big weekend in Haiti, where nearly 200 people were killed due to a personal vendetta by a local gang leader whose son died on Saturday. The massacre took place in one of the poorest neighborhoods in Haiti's capital, Port-au-Prince. Now, according to human rights activists, mostly elderly people who practice voodoo were targeted by a gang leader from Felix. This after Felix was reportedly told that elderly people from the slum performed witchcraft on his son that made the child fatally sick.
Funny, we're talking about voodoo, and it's the first thing that shows up on my IG. Where did you send it? This is too much. What people will do for money. All right. I don't think I need to do any more unless you guys have some questions. If you have some questions, I can read a little bit more for you all. I'm going to pull the final outcome, but if you guys have some pressing questions, what was it? I took a picture of it tomorrow or tonight. Tonight I could look at, was Tamar supposed to be more successful than Toni? I remember that saying. I remember that job. And to this day it is. Look where it got P. Diddy. Look where it's gonna get Jay-Z. Look what Beyonce's going through. Lies. What'd you do? Take the ring off and just put it in the chair? Who found that ring? I don't know who these people are. Tape bugs. Is it associated with Braxton's? I don't know who these people are. I'm tired of looking at like murder and death and destruction. Weirdos. Pegasus. Break free, dear one. Spread wide and far. For you aren't containable. You are limitless. Expanding beyond limitations. Let's read it and let's see what comes through. Gmail. Okay. You are on the cusp of an expansion, and there is limitless potential for where you can go. A new journey is upon you. While you don't know where the journey will lead you, you are willing to take the first step towards what may be one of the most important moments of your life. It doesn't matter if you don't feel ready just yet. Pegasus is here to catch you as you step off the cliff. You will be guided to the right resources and opportunities, teachers and companions at just the time you need them. Drawing the Pegasus card is your sign that now is the time. But do be mindful to approach the journey with an open mind and heart. This is your time to experiment, explore through the eyes of wonder, and you will fall into the arms of things you never thought were possible. Don't overthink. Say yes as often as you can. There's not a choice that's a mistake. No experience will be wasted. Pegasus is also a good sign for marriage, welcoming a new baby, for surely both are new, uncharted adventures. So, as I was reading this, I'm thinking that everyone has to go broke, including Toni. And I'm thinking that going broke will forge them into a new life, a new direction, a new energetic pull. It might be the thing that saves her soul. If there's nothing else, and money is the only thing that saves you all, Toni, when the money is gone, who are you? When the money's gone, who are you? I think you're going to discover who you are when the money's gone. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Pamela. Why'd you send me that? I don't care. Thank you, sweetie. Pamela sent me $1. I appreciate that, Pamela. I think that you're all on a new road. You don't know it yet. And it does not include money. So, in a weird kind of way, I think Toni is gonna find a Eureka experience. I think that, except for her illness, which really, really takes her out, I can almost see her relocating to Africa. And I can also see her enjoying the experience of Africa. I don't see her relocating permanently. I think she could be there for a retreat, but I think she's going to discover that she's healthier in the land of Africa. And I think she's going to finally understand where she had gone wrong. I also see the possibility of her incorporating some either African beats or African songs, or creating a choir that could showcase African songs for the people. But Toni is going to have the biggest change because Toni did the most damage. All right, guys, I'm done. Hi, Priestess. Stacy, where you been? Yes, she's a Libra. That card looks third. I don't know what that means. Okay, okay. All right, guys. I pull the rabbit out of the hat. It's one of those readings where we're going to have to wait and see what spirit does. That's what we're going to have to do. We're going to have to wait and see what spirit does with Toni. So good luck, Toni. And there's a lesson that's coming out of this, a huge lesson, Toni. Don't fail at this lesson. The whole purpose is to get in the kingdom of God. That is going to be the whole purpose in our lifetime. Get into the kingdom of God. Where you stand right now today, you ain't getting in. You are not getting in, child. So I believe she is going to have a spiritual awakening. I believe there's going to be an opportunity to reinvent herself. And we're going to follow her journey, whatever that looks like. And it's not for us to forgive Toni. It's going to be up to Toni to forgive herself. Okay? Pronounced 3D. 3D means three-dimensional. Oh, I don't know what that means. That card looks 3D. Oh, the card, I didn't understand it when you wrote it. The card looks 3D. Could be. I think it might be the blurriness of the computer, too. All right, guys. Oh, you people are disgusting. You Braxton people. From fallen angels to earth angels. People are disgusting. And let me tell you something. Just because somebody's on the other side doesn't mean that they are authorized not to be mad. Energy is energy. So y'all said Tracy, and she wasn't supposed to go there. Tracy has allies. Good luck, family. Braxton, hidden values. Good luck. All right, guys, I'm out. Oh, this is exhausting. Just exhausting. These people are exhausting. Exhausting people. Just trifling and exhausting people. All right, I'm out, guys. I love you. Bye. You see the. Oh, don't forget, call me for your own personal reading. Let me put that up. I never advertised that enough. 213-458-7408. I am available, period. And then don't forget, we are meeting up at Intermezzo. Let me find it. Cafe Intermezzo, Friday at 1 p.m. And let me know if you want some rosemary oils. I love you guys. Take it easy. Bye. Let me just make sure I get all the comments. Oh, thank you. Braxton, hidden contracts. Not call. I'll text. Okay, text. Okay. Yes, I'm working on New Year's Day because I know you're off. So, by the way, call me. I'm taking care of my grandson. I cannot show up drunk, nothing. So I am working on New Year's Day. All right, guys. Take it easy. Bye.
In the heart of the city, there's a lady so divine, with a gift so rare. She can read between the lines, unlocking mysteries. She's the one we all admire. With a touch of magic, she sets our souls on fire. From psychic readings to rosemary oil so pure, her spirit shines bright. Of that I am sure. On TV, she graces the screen with grace. Her presence is a blessing in every time and place. Pop culture psychic, in tune with the stars. She sees beyond the veil, even beyond Mars. And when the night falls, Tracy after dark, her wisdom illuminates like a powerful spark. So if you seek guidance, look no further than her door. Tracy Brown live where wisdom does soar. Through the realms of the unseen, she'll light your way. With every word she speaks, darkness turns to day. Tracy Brown live, the beacon of light, guiding us through the shadows of night. Her voice like a melody, so pure and strong. In her presence, we know we belong. From psychic readings to rosemary oil so pure, her spirit shines bright. Of that I am sure. On TV, she graces the screen with grace. Her presence is a blessing in every time and place. Pop culture psychic, in tune with the stars. She sees beyond the veil, even beyond Mars. And when the night falls, Tracy after dark, her wisdom illuminates like a powerful spark. So if you seek guidance, look no further than her door. Tracy Brown live where wisdom does soar. Through the realms of the unseen, she'll light your way. With every word she speaks, darkness turns to day. Tracy Brown live, the beacon of light, guiding us through the shadows of night. Her voice like a melody, so pure and strong. In her presence, we know we belong. Tracy Brown live, the beacon of light, guiding us through the shadows of night. Her voice like a melody, so pure and strong. In her presence, we know we belong.